For many who knew him, it's hard to think about state parks without Fred Hayes coming to mind. A larger-than-life man whose name became synonymous with parks and recreation to the point that he had a park named after him. His passion for inclusivity in the outdoors and giving the opportunity for all to enjoy Utah's wild and wonderful places is perfectly summed up by his quote, "More people having more fun in more parks more often."
Yeah, I couldn't stand being inside. I'd stand by the window and look outside.
Fred's passion for getting out and enjoying the outdoors clearly contributed to his dedication in serving the state so well.
Well, my favorite thing is just getting away and getting on the back of the machine, and I can ride anywhere and be happy.
Besides fondness for outdoor experiences, Fred cared about and worked well with the people around him. With a bit of humor and lightheartedness, he was able to navigate challenging situations with a laugh.
Anyone that knows Fred knows that he would be sitting in the back of any room, and he would always just sit and observe. You knew you touched a button with him, he just would go. He'd just start rubbing his forehead to try to hide that big, humorous smile. But then it would spin off into something else. Well, what if we were to do this? He valued the input from others because he wanted to turn out a great product at the end.
With determination and positive action, Fred was able to inspire and uplift the people he worked with.
When we went through the huge budget cuts, when they took our parks budget from $12 million general fund down to $4 million general fund, he said, "We will not close a park." And he didn't.
He contributed to the growth of public lands and found success with many appreciated and meaningful projects.
He was helping me in the promotion of extending the Hole in the Rock State Park. He worked with legislators on that. He was helping us to extend it from Escalante down to Bluff, which was a very meaningful thing to do. He was totally supportive.
Fred's goals consistently pointed to the public being able to get out and enjoy public lands, less restrictions, and more appreciation.
We were having some issues with being able to have the people have the access they should to Snow Canyon State Park. That wasn't good enough for him. He made drastic change in that. They had policies that were quite restrictive. He didn't want no part of that. He's a true conservationist. He wants to take care of the park, and he wants it to be available to everybody and preserved for everyone.
In a time when we are tempted to be a little selfish and keep some of the beauty of Utah to ourselves without the crowds, it's good to remember Fred's credence, that there's more than enough to go around, and we'll be able to look after it better if more of us care about it.
When you go to a state park, though, we want you to come and do something. We want you to bring your mountain bike and go for a ride. We want you to go for a hike. We want you to come and do things. And there are 43 of those areas that are just waiting for everybody to discover them.
So, what better way to pay tribute to this week's Legend of the Trail than to go out and enjoy some of Utah's state parks? For this week's Along the Way, I'm Stephen Heumann.